Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at The Descendant, which essentially looks like a Telltale-style adventure game set in a Fallout-style long-term, Fallout shelter like the Vaults, made by someone who is not Telltale. And by Telltale style, I don't just mean the gameplay, I mean straight up the art style and everything. That sort of not quite cell shaded look they've basically been reusing for everything they've made since Walking Dead episode 1, or season 1 rather. And I'm curious what this is going to be like, if it's got some changes from that, because really Telltale game has kind of gone from being this, good thing to really being kind of a negative connotation for, basically they've been making the same game in different borrowed franchises for the last 5 years or whatever. So I'm curious what someone else's take on a similar format is going to look like. Now, I have heard this game has kind of terrible voice acting, but that's not necessarily a downside in my book. Let's get in here. I'm always up for some bad voice acting. Alright, got an achievement just for starting the game. Off to a good start.
Don't you take another step! You're not who I was expecting.
The other guy got reassigned. I'm Mia Howard. Check your file. HQ should have confirmed a few hours ago.
Alright, hurry up.
Turns out it was the only thing written on the crowbar. Or crowbar. Okay, I did turn on subtitles, but I didn't think it would also be captions.
It was 20 years ago today, scientists confirmed we could not reverse the damage done to the climate. Officials have now announced they will present their
Through greed and fear,
an inside source.
we destroyed our world.
Human and ruthless. Looting continues as food supplies run short. This is thought to be the direct result of government officials announcing last week that food rations would
Then,
be cut.
we destroyed each other.
Hashtag hunger riots.
Today's peace talks between the three superpowers broke down and left the world wondering what immediate effects this would have. As tensions now rise to a new level never before experienced.
Only the strongest
Some
nations
speculate it is only a
had a
matter of
hope
time
of
before
surviving the
one power
war.
tries to change the status quo. The resource war broke out 11 years.
Our other narrator sounds
No
kind of familiar.
one was surprised when the world ended. There was only one thing that no one expected.
The Spanish Inquisition?
That the world would one day start again.
So clearly, the thing with the voice acting seems like these are probably not folks who were, English first. It sounds like a fairly European cast. If this is like way after, then why do we even get a character at the beginning? Are we going to be their descendant? Is that the whole name of the game?
Can't this thing go any faster?
From 7 billion people, only 4,000 were selected to survive the end of the world.
On the upshot,
You have to run over them,
Alaska probably wouldn't look much worse after the
It's
apocalypse.
not like they give a shit.
and somehow, this guy was one of them. Randolph Jefferson III, a senator before the bombs dropped, in case his sense of civic duty wasn't clear. Those
So this isn't
4,000
that long afterwards.
descendants of humanity were cryogenically preserved, hidden in underground bunkers until the surface was safe.
I guess that's our connecting link.
Centuries passed. The surface became safe. The bunkers opened, and the Descendants began to rebuild. But one bunker remained sealed. Article 1. So I volunteered to find out why.
HQ, this is Search.
Go ahead, Search Team.
We're at O1's outer gate, ready to blow it off its hinges when you are.
Roger that. On my mark. In 3, 2, 1.
I mean, if they could blow that door open with a couple explosives, they probably weren't that great doors to begin with. Considering they supposedly survived nuclear holocaust.
Admit it. This feels like you're going home, doesn't it?
Let's just get this over with. But if there was even a chance that anyone was still alive, the Descendants or the janitors watching over them, then any risk was worth taking.
HQ, this is Search. We're past the outer gate, in the descent tunnel now.
Roger that, Search Team. And Randolph,
Yeah?
watch yourself out there. You know what's at stake.
A two-man search team. Him, a VIP, and me, a nobody, expendable.
It would really suck to be the janitors whose family and descendants have to.
Randolph, slow down.
And yeah, you can see we're gonna have the whole "your choices matter" thing going on.
HQ. Remind Donnie, are we to take our time or get those Descendants out ASAP?
Randolph, I believe it's simple. The equation you know what it's capable of. Good luck.
That good enough for you?
One gate down, one to go. The only obstacle standing between us and adding another 108 of humanity's finest to our ranks.
HQ, we're at the inner gate. Please advise. HQ, do you copy? Shit. Think you can get us past this?
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
I'll see if I can get this long-range radio working. Just hurry up. Those poor bastards have waited long enough.
I mean, I guess the surface must have recovered pretty well, considering they're not wearing any, air protection. All right, one thing that's different immediately off the bat: you can't use WSAD to walk around. You have to just click. I guess let's take a close look at the vault door first. Not gonna get this thing open without a Pip-Boy of our own, though. Alright. So we're gonna need something to deal with that rust. Or, something to smack it with. There's our clipboard.
The last line of defense against the outside world. I need to hurry up and get it open.
Okay, I guess we didn't have to actually use our crowbar. Computer requires power. Alright. What would we use to power this thing?
Wonder when that happened. Piece of junk. Trust HQ to give us something that barely works.
Got like a battery pack around or something?
We're only here to tell everyone it's safe to leave, but still, can't help but feel unprepared.
Hopefully this one's not full of fishmen and angry Polish guys. Okay. Looks like we can't go out into the darkness over here, so whatever we can find in this circle of light is what we've got to work with. I guess we can't just turn the damn thing on. It's not like a little switch we can flick. Isn't that a bad sign, though, if their door panel is powered down?
Randall's trying to get the radio working. Good luck with that.
So we can't actually talk to Randolph. Can we go over here? No? Okay, we don't have like an inventory, I guess. So we can't do anything with him. Looks like there was nothing to do with the trailer. Nothing over there. So yeah, we must be able to take the battery out of this thing or something.
Piece of junk. Trust HQ to give us something that barely works.
Bye, I guess.
We're only here to tell everyone it's safe to leave, but still,
You know, you don't have to.
can't help but feel unprepared.
You don't have to repeat your dialogue every time I examine something. Okay, so there's nothing I can interact with there. Can I get back there? It looks like there's stuff over here. I feel like there must be... Oh. I was about to say there must be something tucked back here. Alright, generator with an empty fuel tank. I think we had one of those on our trailer. I was going to say, this thing looks like something. This box with pallets up against it. That looks like a gas tank right there. And of course we couldn't take that until we had found the generator, because sequence. Even in the future, we're still using gasoline. Also, did we drive an airport luggage cart here? 'Cause that's what it kind of looks like. Alright, generator's running. So this thing should be powered up. I don't know why this thing needs its own little generator. That seems kind of inefficient. But I guess they didn't expect anyone to use this panel from the outside.
I think I got it.
You waiting for a written invitation?
Helmets on. Until we know what's happening there, we can't take any chances.
What the hell?
You're waiting here, Senator. We've got no idea what we're walking into there, and you're not exactly...
What? I'm not exactly what?
You want to be a leader, don't you? Maybe even president. People need that, so you're not exactly expendable. But I am.
May affect how others think of you. Not quite.
Look, for all we know, it could be dangerous in there. Now, that long-range radio worked up top, right?
Yes. Did.
So you stay put.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Someone with far more to lose than me. But keep your short-range radio on. If anything happens to me, you can easily get back topside and contact HQ.
Can't argue with that.
So I won't.
Service elevator. Must have been used for moving cargo. Might be worth checking out before we get the hell out of here.
Well, this ark's looking pretty dirty.
So how long have I got to wait out here?
However long it takes to confirm the facility's safe. We were frozen for centuries. What's another hour?
Fine. Whatever gets the Descendants out of here.
And the janitors.
They're not the priority.
Sounds like our guy here might be a janitor. You know, descended from janitors.
After getting into the facility, it was meant to be easy.
Probably should have read that notice on
Find
the wall.
the Ark's janitors, have them wake up the Descendants, then get the hell out of Dodge.
And, you know, presumably the janitors were just the caretakers.
If only it was that simple.
You know, them and their children have to keep taking care of these frozen people until one day we can let them all out.
You're,
Kind of like that really awful puzzle game I played a while back.
What, with your little clipboard?
I think you mean Crowbar.
You been here long?
Couple of days. Getting things set up. Almost everyone who got chosen is already here.
How many Descendants are allocated here?
We got 108 so far. And this facility is something else, believe me. It's gonna be one of the government's most advanced underground bunkers. You know, once they finish building it. Don't pull that face. It's a work in progress. By the time the construction team are done updating this place, it's gonna be like something from the future. Even the system monitoring this place, the equations are so advanced, it's... Shit, sorry. I totally forgot. I'm Silas, a janitor, same as you. I'm a physician, so it's my duty to keep the Descendants alive and well.
I'm Mia, but you already knew that.
What about you? What's your area of expertise?
Cleaning.
Me? Mechanical engineering, mainly.
I guess your job then will be looking after the Ark itself. It's a big responsibility.
Huh. Never thought I'd grow up to be a janitor.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
So presumably...
It's okay. We're near a fault line, so we should expect little earthquakes sometimes. This place has been built to stand up to anything and everything Mother Nature can throw at us.
These two are in Argo 1 back before it was actually sealed.
No. This is really happening now. Mia, this isn't an earthquake.
Are those explosions? All those people!
We gotta go. Now!
And I guess it'll pop back and forth between, you know, the past and the
So you
present.
were a janitor, too, right?
Yeah. I made sure folks like you stayed safe and sound. Humanity's so-called finest.
Donnie, the sacrifices you janitors made, safeguarding the next chapter of the human race. Well, I am in debt to you, and the people like you. We all are.
Sure does sound like a politician.
He had a habit of speaking like he rehearsed it.
Because, hey, what do we need when we come out into our destroyed world that's, barely recovering? Politicians. That'll hold us together. But I guess it's human nature to always have someone who wants to tell everyone how to do things better.
Where are you now?
Some access corridor. Everything's powered down.
But the Ark systems are still running, right?
Seems that way. Once I find the janitor's quarters, see if anyone's home, we'll know for sure.
I mean, if the place wasn't even finished when the bombs fell, that probably might have contributed something to things not working. I mean, like, the fans and stuff are still running. Some med kit. Door's probably going to be locked. Or not. There's another med kit. Good thing that safety was a consideration here. In case you trip and hurt yourself.
Randolph, you read me?
Like an open book, pal. You find them?
Yeah. You could say that.
And back to the past. But sometime after what we saw last.
That nos is totally normal, by the way. Once you use the anesthetic compound, the sickness should subside. In time. Okay. Gotta find out why the Ark woke us up. All the cryo tank bays look okay. It's been... If this is right, it's been 3 years. You should check the maintenance logs on the computer. Our cryo tanks only open when something needs to be fixed. We need to figure out what it is.
So that's a bit less shitty then.
Check the maintenance logs. Got it.
It's not like they just have to live out their entire lives in keeping these people alive and then passing on the job to their children. They get to freeze themselves when they're not fixing shit.
Huh. What do we have here?
Which means that, they could actually survive to see the results of their efforts.
Is this? Yes! Just like the one I had at home. Wonder if there's anything to watch. Maybe later.
Everybody's dead. I wonder if there's anything to watch on the news. Oh, camera change in this corner. So I guess this vault setup is fairly similar to the vault in Fallout 4.
Must be something
Can't
wrong
remember
with
what the
Ark.
number was for that one.
Okay, what have we got?
I was gonna say 101, but that's not right, I'm pretty sure.
1471 WHR.
So you know what you need to do?
Check on the water heating system. Should be straightforward.
And there should be some clean overalls in your locker.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Some fresh clothes might not be a bad idea.
Are they wearing denim jumpsuits? Kind of what it looks like. Not quite as iconic as the vault suits, but not as skin tight either. Alright, I changed while you weren't looking.
I don't know. Chunks of vomit were supposed to be very in this season.
So, I know this is all new. Is there anything you want me to explain real quick before you go?
My head's still a bit fuzzy. Just so we're clear, my duties are...
Keeping the Ark running smoothly? I mean, that's both our jobs. But I'll focus on the Descendants, you focus on the Ark.
Got it.
Anything else?
So there's literally only 2 of them assigned to this Ark.
How do I get to the water heating room?
Oh yeah, go through the doors to the main corridor. And the entrance is on your right. I'll direct you from there. Just keep your radio on.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
I think I got it.
Great. Here. This key card should give you full access to the Ark. Let me know if you run into any trouble.
Got it.
There might be some mole rats or something down in one of those chambers, but otherwise you should be alright. This Ark ain't exactly looking the most futuristic right now.
How did this get here? I guess one of these is mine. Better make sure Silas doesn't have all the keys.
Why are there 6 of them if there's only 2 of them? Also, gaming core.
Well, at least there's something to do during downtime.
That's quite the well-stocked library to last you for whoever knows how many years. I guess they're, again, not going to spend a lot of time in this rec room. Okay, so this is where we just were in the future. I'm pretty sure he said out the door and to the right. Survival lot boxes. They're tough, futuristic super cardboard. Triple folded. Bit late for that one, though. Water heating room.
What the hell?
What?
Oh, shit. Mia, something's gone wrong. That water heating error just moved to critical.
What does that mean?
That means it must be affecting some of the descendants now. You have to hurry.
Otherwise their cryopods will get warm? Cold?
Mia, this is bad. One bank of descendants. I'm getting unknown error messages.
Even in the future, they couldn't get over non-specific error messages. Like, that's the worst, when something crashes or stops working and it's just like, unknown error. It's like, great, how am I supposed to fix that? So much for your self-diagnostic software. That looks like an important thing.
I hope the owner of this ID card isn't still down here.
So either somebody dropped that before they got frozen, or somebody is out and about. Another medkit. And another one. They really were serious about their medkits. I mean, I would assume by that Descendants remaining counter that maybe some of them are gonna die here.
Ah, shit.
Basement is the only place we can go. The Durden floor. Is there like a thing we can look at here to have any idea what these are supposed to be plugged into? Oh, at the bottom there. Durr. Plug that into that. Do I only need 2 connections? There's 2 lights there, and I can't grab these other wires. Oh.
Mia, what just happened? Some part of the system just went offline for a while.
God damn it. That can't be a good thing. The problem in the water heating room must be bad. It's definitely getting hotter in here.
Well, I fixed the elevator, but I might have shut off power to some of the cryopods. Whoops. Also, can this place really have a basement if it's all underground? Isn't it all basement? Or is it sub-basement? Sub-basements are like a crazy thing to me because they don't have those here. Damn you, Gabe. Alright, well, fire extinguisher isn't going to do much. But this thing will. Of course there is. This is pretty much just what happens at Valve HQ whenever there's a Steam sale. The pipes controlling the servers just start blowing up and valves fall off and steam's everywhere. That thing looks important, but it's not. And there's also a lot of fire extinguishers. Medkits and fire extinguishers, they were prepared. So can I not just like break this thing off the wall? I guess that would probably be a problem. Okay, so there's nothing we can do there. And there's nothing we can do here because the steam. Oh, there's a metal disc. Is that good enough? Well, thanks, game. Thanks for putting it there, then. Well, this canister. Oh, there's a valve under it. So, like, somebody must have directly sabotaged this, right? Because a valve handle doesn't just accidentally fall out and hide itself.
Mia, I'm getting more and more error messages from that bank of cryotanks. Please work faster.
But she didn't actually put anything in her hand. She just waved her fingers at it. Alright, let's find out the source of this error, and then I think we'll call it for the Descendant. I don't know how long this first episode is.
Guess that's it. I need to check that faulty pipe.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do with the pipe. I can't interact with any of this. Can I? Oh, had hit that button to turn it off. It was not super obvious.
Nah, that looks wrong. Nah, that looks wrong. Nah, that
I'm not
looks wrong.
exactly sure what we're doing here.
No, need to remove that other pipe first.
Oh, okay. We're just taking the pipes out. I was kind of confused what we're trying to do.
It's getting too hot in here. Gotta fix whatever's gone wrong fast. Good. There. Just gotta replace this seal. The pipe itself looks okay. Lots of odds and ends, but no seal.
I mean, we're in Alaska. It shouldn't be that hard to find a seal.
No, no seal in here. Nothing but tools. Gotta find a seal.
Alright, it's not in the plastic crates. It's not in the toolbox. It's probably not over here.
Crap, no seal here.
I mean, you'd think it would be in the same room, right? Maybe one of these lockers? No, you're not even gonna check those? I feel like I'm not supposed to be over here. The camera is only very reluctantly letting me go that way. Is there anything back here?
Crap, no seal here.
I missed the cardboard box. Good thing they only give us
Looks
one
like
extra.
It should fit the machine. Fuck! How do I get down there?
I bet it's from the ladder that's right next to us. So like half the descendants are probably dead by now.
So long? Now some of the cryotanks are going offline. Hurry up!
I'm going as fast as I can. It's turning into a goddamn furnace down here.
Don't touch the pipes, they're gonna be hot. Especially that one that looks like it's full of lava. Don't touch them.
These pipes are too hot to get past.
These pipes are too hot to handle.
Okay, that's done something?
Okay, we turned that handle with our mind. Made those hot pipes. I'm just full of flubs today. Alright, problem solved. There's our gasket thing.
Got it. Need to get back up that ladder.
I wonder if how long we take here actually affects the outcome at all. Though if this is also, you know, going for the telltale thing, then nothing we really do will change the outcome very much. That's just sort of a marketing thing. I mean, if your pipes are so hot that they're visibly turning red, that's probably not good. That usually means they're starting to melt or become brittle from the heat.
Good. Just gotta put these pipes back how they were. Okay.
And then just press the button.
Looks like we're back in action. Hey, Silas. You read me? I got the job done.
You did it? That's great. I cannot stress how important it is that we keep everything running smoothly. I'll see you back at our quarters.
Wait, could I have failed that? Because, like, why would he remember that if that's something I have to do? And and Back to the Future.
Hello?
Oh, god damn it. You mind warning me before you shout?
Sorry, I haven't set the open mic.
Sorry, Senator.
What are you seeing?
These quarters are trashed. Hard to know why. Could have just been an earthquake. Could have been a struggle between the janitors.
He said he
Or maybe
found
they're
them.
just slobs.
He said
The
like,
cryo tanks. They look okay?
oh yeah, I found them, sort of. But he didn't. All he did is he found the room that they would be in. He made it sound much more dramatic, like he found their corpses or something.
Looks like this was pulled down. Good job it missed the cryo tank.
You mean, good thing it missed the cryo tank. Close, I know that idioms in other languages can be hard. Well, I mean, so far this doesn't seem terrible.
We had the same book in my arc. Must have read it 50 times.
I mean, the voice acting isn't great, but it's not like, man, I can't play this game, this is just fucking atrocious. And, it is very much a Telltale format game,
These aren't the make and model I'm used to, but
except without,
as far as I can
QTEs so
tell,
far.
it looks like both tanks are operational and occupied.
That's a relief.
I'll see if I can start the wake-up protocols for these two, so we can be on our way. Crap. Randolph, you got the intel file there?
Ha! I guess it is a good job I got benched. It's right here. What do you need?
Override codes for the cryo tanks. Model number is GC003.
GC003. Okay, give me a sec. Override code is 84886762. I repeat, 84886762.
These cryo tanks aren't getting enough power to start the wake-up protocols.
Can't you just bang on the tanks? Wake them up that way?
You get how cryogenic stasis works, right? Let's just say it's a bit more complicated than that. This has to be done slowly and carefully.
I mean, if they're not getting enough
It's
power...
okay. Should just be a case of figuring out why they're not getting all the power they need.
then they probably just drowned in there, right? Anyhow, I don't want to go too far into this, because again, I don't know how long it is, but you get sort of an idea of the setup here, the potential mystery. Though I'm not sure how that'll figure into the full 4 episodes or whatever it is they're going for, because of course, not only are they going for the Telltale gameplay style and visual look, but they're also going for an episodic format. Now that said, the first episode was only $3, and the full thing's only like $15 for all the episodes. Or you can, buy the first one for $3 and just pay the $12 to get the rest. So it's not like, man, I gotta save money by buying all the episodes at once. You can buy this first one, play through it, and if you like it, just pick up the rest of them for the difference. Which is a lot preferable to, hey, if you want to buy them individually, it's more expensive. Anyhow, yeah, this seems alright so far. I mean, I'm a big sucker for pretty much any post-apocalyptic fiction. I'm not even really particularly picky about what it is, but I'll definitely play through this. I'll probably finish the rest of this episode tonight, and, see where this goes from here. Maybe we'll pick it back up with episode 2 when that comes. Do like a what's update or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I've been Shadefire, this is the Descendant, and I will see you all again next time with some other post-apocalyptic tale. But until then, you folks all take care.